Okay, right. So, oh my god. Okay, fuck. Right, that was a big one. Shit. I don't know if it shows. Well, it doesn't show up. I know it. I know it doesn't show up the swell because of it flattens, doesn't it? It flattens the image, which is a real shame. Obviously, it's been blowing a bit more today and yesterday, so we've got a bigger swell running, considerably bigger swell running today. So it's a little bit more uncomfortable than yesterday, but I am not complaining because it is still pretty comfortable. Like you can't complain. It's been worse than this, you know. So although you'll see, I don't know if you pick it up. You can. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I guess we're getting a 3-meter swell, and the thing is that it's actually quite steep. It's actually quite a steep swell from this blow that we've had. This little bit of wind that we've had. So that's come as a bit of a surprise to me. I didn't expect it to pick up such a steep swell. I thought it would be more rolling. But it's still okay. It's not a problem. There is the occasional one that comes in from the side that gets you rolling all over the place. But I think once today, I think the wind got behind the sail once this morning while I was messing around, and I had to put it right. And that was because of one just errant big wave coming in and making us sort of quite too far to the south. So the mainsail backed, but it was no problem to put it right. Yeah. So the last 5 hours, it's 1:30 now. We've been averaging 4 knots, but for the first 3 hours we were probably averaging 4.4. Well, there were periods when we were doing 4.4 for like a whole hour at a time. So over the last 5 hours, our average has been 4 knots, which is really good. I don't expect to maintain the 4 knot average over 24 hours because it is due to decrease tonight. The wind is supposed to decrease down to about 16. I think in the middle it gets really quite low, about 12. But for the most part overnight it's going to decrease just a little bit, and I'm kind of thinking that that's what's happening now. It's just the edge has just gone off it a little bit, and it's it's just this afternoon. It's 1:30. This morning we were rolling along like a train. It's all become a little bit more sedate. I guess our average will come down to about 3.5, but I'm not complaining. If we can top 80 miles a day, that'll do, won't it? Near enough. That's okay. Yeah. So I've got a bit of sun now. It was a bit cloudy for an hour earlier on. I'm kind of a little bit paranoid about the solar panels getting as much fucking sunlight as possible to charge the batteries up, and we'll have to monitor that situation. But apart from that, it's all going quite swimmingly today. No problem at all. I think I've adjusted the sails once. That's all. Once. Today we're just rolling, and we're pretty much going in the right direction. Damn it. At one point you look at it a little bit and it's like you think, oh, we're going a bit north, but you leave it for a while and then you look again, you're going a bit south, so don't worry about it. So it all averages out. Oh my god, I've just seen a whale. Like right at the back of the boat. I'm keeping an eye out for him. I've got the camera in my hand now, so if I see him again, he was literally just at the back end of the boat. I don't know what it was. Pilot whale maybe? Oh my god. Let me get a picture of it. I hope I get a shot of it. I've been hearing these noises and I thought it was just little bits of waves breaking. Whales though, they can go down for ages, can't they? Oh well, I really hope I get a shot of this, because I've only seen one solitary one literally at the back of the boat. Ah! There he is. I hope this shows up. He's a couple of foot under the water, maybe a metre under the water there. I can see some white on him. There he is, closer and closer. It's a pilot whale, I'm sure. His fins are white. Petrol fins are white. Is it just one, or is there more? Surely whales aren't solitary. So I suppose some are. Hi, right. So it's Friday. I think we're on day 19. Day 19. We're on day 19 and we're still 620 odd miles from Barbados. The last 4 days we have actually made in the 70s per day, which I thought, right, that'll do, that's fine. It's not a huge amount of distance, but we are making progress, and you could actually chart it and knock it off, and every time you looked you've made some progress. It's been great. So we've had a whole 4 days of that, but now we're back to nothing at all. It started about yesterday afternoon. We actually did quite well yesterday. I think we did 50 odd miles, and then 4 o'clock in the afternoon the wind just dropped and it's just stayed down ever since. We're moving at less than 2 knots again. I have been all night. I think we went into the night with 623. Yeah, we went into the night 623 miles from Barbados. It's 7 o'clock in the morning now and we're 611, so effectively we've drifted, like, 12 miles overnight. But it is drifting. There is a slight zephyr type wind that is just enough to keep the boat pointed in the right direction, which I'm thankful for, because otherwise it gets seriously tiresome. As you can see, this is it. That's your lot. So there's that. I've just done another count of the water and everything. I'm good for water. I took tons of water, so I'm all right for water. This I've just updated the weather report, just in the hope that this might not last very long. It is going to last long. It's all day today, all day tomorrow, and it's supposed to pick up at 2 o'clock on Sunday morning. It's Friday now. Friday, 7 o'clock Friday morning. So this is supposed to. I've got 2 days of this. This is an exercise in frustration. I've been looking forward to this for years, and I was expecting to go, trade winds. I was expecting trade winds, rather foolishly. I think they're fucked. I think global warming and climate change and everything is a fact. The trade winds don't blow. It's not the first time either. I think 2 years ago we watched the Ark go over, and they went across in this sort of weather. They were taking 2 weeks to get to the middle, which is kind of what I'm doing now. They were going over. I don't know what happened last year. I didn't really follow it, but people might have got. But this year is the same. There's just basically no wind. Okay, like I'm just frustrated, annoyed, depressed, and 600 miles from fucking anywhere. 851. Oh, it's gone up 0.14. Yeah, 0.1. Nothing. And then the heading is 202. However, the bow of the boat is pointing due east, which is 90. So yeah, it looks like we're drifting southwest, or even southeast. Yeah, I think we're drifting basically southwest. We're drifting basically southwest, but the bow of the boat is pointing to the east, which is fucking annoying. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do. I can't get it pointing the right way. It also means there's no breeze, because we're pointing towards where the breeze. And well, there's a minuscule breeze anyway, and now we've managed to get the boat. The boat is pointing. You see that? That's the sun coming through the starboard side again. Yeah, we're just fucking spinning around.